Yo, what's up, everybody? You're session with Mr. Clark. Everybody say, I can multiply two fractions. Alright, and we're going to show with the area model as well. Let's get started. Alright, first example, 1/2 times 1/3. So we're going to make a visual for 1/2, and then we're going to make another visual for 1/3. Now multiplying is the same thing as saying 1/2 of 1/3 or 1/3 of 1/2. Now to show 1/3 of 1/2, we're going to slide that third over on top of a half. And notice that the overlapping part, this yellow part right here, is now the answer to our problem. So our answer is 1/6. And notice that that shaded part is 1/6 of the entire rectangle. Now because we multiplied two unit fractions, our answer is a unit fraction in itself. So that yellow part is 1/6. But we could have got the same answer if we would have simply multiplied straight across. So 2 times 3 is 6, and 1 times 1 gives us 1/6. Let's do another one. So here we have 2/3 times 3/4. So we're going to make a model for 2/3. And we're going to make another model for 3/4. Now remember, when we see multiplication of fractions, we think in our heads 3/4 of 2/3. So we slide 3/4 on top, and the overlapping part is our answer. Now if we look at that, we notice that we now have 12 squares, so each one is 1/12. So if I count up all my overlapping squares, I get 6 of them, so our answer is 6/12. So again, we could have got our answer again by multiplying straight across of our fractions. So 3 times 4 is 12, 2 times 3 is 6, which would have gave us 6/12. And notice that our answer is smaller than either of our original fractions. Now we're going to look at a special case. Here we have 5/7 times 2/2. I say this is special because 2/2 is actually a whole. So first we're going to make 5/7 visual. Then we're going to make a visual for 2/2. Now remember, if you multiply anything by a whole, you get that same answer itself. So we're going to prove we get the same answer by sliding them on top. And we notice that the shaded yellow part, each of those boxes is 1/14. If we count them all up, we're going to get 10/14. But notice that the actual shaded part didn't change. When I compare the yellow part I have now, so 7 times 2 gave me 14, 5 times 2 gave me 10. And if I compare that yellow part to what I started with, 5/7, notice they both look the same. And here's why, because 10/14 reduces to 5/7. So anytime you multiply by a fraction that's equivalent to 1, you're going to get the same fraction you started with. And likewise, if you multiply by a fraction that's less than 1, you're going to get an answer smaller than what you started with. So let's look at an example of that. So let's stick with 5/7. Now we're going to multiply it times 1/2. So we get 5/7. And notice 1/2 is less than 1. Make a visual of 1/2. Here it is. Alright, so we're going to prove that our answer is smaller than what we started with, because our fraction 1/2 is smaller than 1. So I slide my 1/2 on top, and I get 5/14 is our shaded part now. Which again, I could have got 7 times 2 is 14, 5 times 1 is 5. So my answer 5/14 is smaller than what I started with. If I multiply a given fraction by another fraction with the same numerator and denominator, my answer stays the same. But if my numerator is smaller than the denominator, then my answer is going to be smaller. Thanks for watching. That's it for now. Peace out.
Created using Powtoon.